Good morning students and welcome to our YouTube channel Eng.Med Modern School. So in the previous video we have just started the new chapter, that was chapter number 5, that is food and nutrition. In that we have first of all seen that why the food is needed for our body. So food is needed, that is we all need food to give we all need food to give us energy, to help us to grow and to repair damaged cells. So why the food is necessary for our body to grow, to repair the damaged tissues and that all. Then after we have seen there are different kinds of food we take and have different essential substances that our body needs. Here in the food different components are there and all the foods have the different nutritions. So here that is these substances are called the nutritions, and the food that contains nutrition is nutritious food. Then after, our food should contain all the essential nutrition in the correct amount. Such food is called the balanced diet. Then after, a balanced diet is necessary for the proper growth and development of our body. Failure to have a balanced diet or failure to eat sensibly does not always mean that you are eating the wrong food or the junk food. It may also mean that you are having too much of all nutrition and not enough of other. So when you just eat too much of one of the nutrition, then also you can have some of the diseases. Okay, so and all the nutritions are necessary for your body. Okay, so here now moving towards the nutritions, in that we have just talked about the proteins. So nutritions, so in that we have just talked about the protein. So what is the protein? The word protein comes from the Greek word proteinos, means primary. Proteins are the most important nutritions for the body. They are the bodybuilding foods. So here the proteins are the bodybuilding foods. Here then after, the cells of the body, muscles and the tissues and needs protein. Okay, so all the cells then body needs the protein for their growth. Protein helps us to grow and help to repair damaged tissues. They help the body to fight against infections. Okay, and here next, that is the important sources of protein, that are milk, eggs, meat, chicken, dry nuts, and pulses such as peas and beans. Sprouted beans and peas are very rich in proteins and very nutritious. And here talking about the carbohydrates. Okay, so carbohydrates, carbohydrates, that is carbohydrates are energy giving food. So here first of all, what are the carbohydrates? If it is asked, then we can say that carbohydrates are energy giving food, okay. Then after, they gives us energy for our activity, means our daily activity, that we just do in daily routine. So that energy comes from the carbohydrates. So here they include every kind of starch and sugar. So here in the carbohydrates, they include every kind of starch and sugar. Okay, every kind of starch and sugar. Then after, the rich sources of carbohydrates, that is rice, wheat, bread, milk, potatoes, and sugar. Sugar contains carbohydrates. Okay, so here talking about the carbohydrates. So first of all, we can say that the carbohydrates are energy giving foods, means all the energy which is needed for our body for the daily routine, so it comes from the carbohydrates. So here, what is carbohydrates? So they include every kind of starch and sugar, means we all know that the carbohydrate, it is further divided into two types, that is sugar and starch. Okay, so here starch, so some of the fruits and some of the vegetables just gives us starch and also gives us sugar. Some of the sugar can, we know that from that we get the sugar. So this kinds of the vegetables and fruits we get the carbohydrates. Okay, so here the rich sources of carbohydrates, that is rice, wheat, bread, milk, potatoes and sugar, contains carbohydrates. So if you just want to write these main points, you just write down, students. I'm just giving you some time. Okay students, have you written down this? Now here moving forward to the fats. But before that, let us revise again the carbohydrates. So what is carbohydrates? Carbohydrates are energy giving foods, means all the activities that you do in the daily life routine, that energy is given by the carbohydrates. Then after, they include every kind of starch and sugar, and the rich sources of carbohydrates, that is rice, wheat, bread, milk, potatoes and sugar. Okay. Now moving forward to the fats. So what are fats? Let us see. So here talking about the fats. So first of all, talking about what is fats. Okay, so here fats just produce heat and energy. Means from fats also we get energy. Okay, and also it keeps our body warm. Okay, have you just observe that one thing in the winter season? We just eat more amount of fat. Why we just eat more amount of fat? Because the fats keeps our body warm. Okay, so we eat in winter fats more. Okay, so here let us see, that is fats fats produce heat and energy and are also a necessary part of our diet. Okay, fats produce heat and energy and are also necessary for the part of our diet. So here we have to, in our diet daily routine, we have to eat fats. Okay, then after here next point, that is they help they help they help our body to store energy and release it when needed. Okay, so here the fat stores the energy in our body and it will release when it is needed. Okay, so here if I just say that fats, what if they just stores the fat in a fat cell, so when it is needed, from that the energy is taken from the fat cell. Okay, so here next point, that is the rich sources of the fats are milk, cheese, butter, oil, ghee, egg yolk, and juices, nuts, contains fats. Okay, so here fats, here which are the rich sources of fat. If I just say that milk, cheese, butter, oil, ghee, this all the things are the rich sources of fats. Now, next, that is people living in very cold countries need more fats as fats keeps their body warm. As I said earlier, fat keeps our body warm. So the people which are living in the cold region, they eat more amount of the fats. However, intake of too much of fatty foods such as butter and ghee makes one of put too much weight, which is harmful. So here we can say that intake of too much of fatty food such as butter and ghee makes one put on too much weight, which is harmful for our body. Okay, so this is all about the fats. That is, first of all, fats produce heat and energy and also are also a necessary part of our diet. Secondly, they help our bodies to store energy and release it when needed. Thirdly, that is milk, cheese, butter, oil, ghee, egg yolk and cashews, nuts contains fats. Intake of too much of the fatty foods such as butter and ghee makes one put on too much of weight. Okay, so this is all about the fats, that it is necessary also, and if we just eat too much of the fat then it is harmful also. So please write down this, students. I am just giving you some time. Okay, students, have you written down this? Now, moving forward, but before that, here again, what are fats? So, the fats produce heat and energy and are also a necessary part of our diet. Then, after they help our bodies to store energy and release it when needed by milk, cheese, butter, oil, ghee, egg yolk, and cashews, nuts contains fat. Here, intake of too much of the fatty foods such as butter and ghee makes one put too much weight, and which is harmful for our body. Now, here moving towards to the next one, that is vitamins. So, let us see about that. So here, now moving towards to the vitamins. Vitamins. So here, vitamins. What are vitamins? So here, in the nowadays, means in the corona days, we all know that all are telling that you have to eat vitamin foods more and more. Why we should eat that? So let us see that. That is, vitamins are protective foods. So here, vitamins are protective foods first of all. Why they are protective food? Let us see that. Vitamins are protective food protective foods. They protect us from various diseases. Various diseases. So here, the types of vitamins. So here there are how many types of vitamins? Let us see. There are many kinds of vitamins are vitamins such as A1, vitamin A, vitamin B1, B2, B6, B12, C, D, E and K. So this kinds of the vitamins are there, and most of the vitamins, vitamins are found in fresh and greeny leafy vegetables, green leafy vegetables, and fish liver oil. Okay, and most vitamins are water soluble. Here most of vitamins means are water soluble, okay. So here the vitamin AD, vitamin A, D, E and K are fat soluble. Okay, so here lack of vitamins may slow down proper growth in children. Lack of vitamins may slow down proper growth in children. Okay, so this is all about the vitamins. So here let us see by one. So vitamins are first of all the protective food which protects us from the diseases, various diseases and the infections. Then after, types of vitamins. So here there are many kinds of vitamins such as A, B1, B2, B6, B12, C, D, E and K. Here, most of the vitamins are found in fresh and green leafy vegetables. So here, the green leafy vegetables are there. They are the having the rich sources of the vitamins. Then after, most of the vitamins are water soluble. Then here, vitamins A, D, E and K are found fat soluble. And here, lack of vitamins may slow down the proper growth in children's. Okay students, so this is all about the vitamins. So please write down this and then after we will just move further. Okay students, have you written down this? Now here, so in your homework what you just write down, that is so in your homework you have to write about carbohydrates, fats and vitamins. Okay, that you have to write in your homework. Okay students, and we will meet in the next video. Okay, bye students.